The Site Visit Committee is composed of a committee chair and 4 to 6 members who are experts in the fields related to the grant application under evaluation. The chair's job is to actively and knowledgeably lead the review of the application throughout the visit, ensuring all questions and concerns are covered and that the day runs according to schedule.
As a chair, I think the most important thing is to have a clear agenda for the day, making sure that the agenda is well balanced and that you have time for the committee members to ask their questions and also for the institution to present its case and its arguments.
My major focus is to make sure that the concerns which were raised in the pre-meeting by these team members have those concerns been answered. Are there still some issues left? Do we need to regroup to ask those questions? Or have we received enough information that we can make a recommendation one way or the other?
Sometimes members of committee are more timid than others, or they wait to have a chance to talk, but then I have to make sure that they have the chance to ask some question. And sometimes the best questions come from these people who are silent at the beginning, but will have some good thoughts for the committee and for the evaluation.
Because of the limited time available, as a chair, you have to make sure because there are many different questions to be answered, so keeping an eye on the time that we had allocated 50 minutes or 30 minutes for this particular question, and then move along to the next theme so that it get done in the timely fashion.
The most important thing for me is that the team must be very cohesive. It happens once in a while that the industrial partners are not quite in line with what the researcher is thinking, and the cohesion of the team has to be very important. So the establishment must make sure that the researchers between themselves also are very much on the same line, and that the industrial partners on CRDs particularly are very well aware of the program, and they agree to the program, and they know their role in this research program.
The successful presentation clearly articulates the problem they are trying to solve, what steps they would take to solve that problem, and who would be partnering with them in solving that problem. And the partnerships are truly solid, not just a statement that we are going to partner, but demonstrating how that partnership is going to happen and how it would be a fruitful partnership certainly makes a very successful presentation.
The evening before the visit, the chair leads a face-to-face meeting of the committee to identify key points that should be raised during the day and to assign roles or questions to specific members.
Prior to the day of the visit, that initial meeting is when a lot of the crystallization of the process happens. Basically, once you have read the proposal, you can identify which of the team members would ask the clarification questions or further clarifications on individual themes, and then making sure that that is then followed through during the day of the visit itself.
During the visit, the chair makes sure that all of the committee's main questions are addressed, and that members focus on gathering information rather than debating the science of the proposal. Feedback from the committee is provided to the applicant through the Site Visit Committee report.
During the day of the meeting, making sure the questions which were identified or issues which were identified in the planning meeting get answered, but at the same time avoiding the discussion between the team member and the principal investigator, almost becoming the worst thing you can have is that the team members start answering the questions, not the principal investigator. So you want to avoid that.
It's important that you keep the whole committee working together and going in the right direction. You can allow questions to come from different angles, but everyone has to know that we have to look at the global perspective and not focus on a single point of view, which is just part of the proposal. And then, so we have to keep it, everybody rowing together.